All right, people. So we're back on the subject of how to buy your first motorcycle, and I think we're on step 3. So you guys have figured out what the budget is for buying your first motorcycle. You know whether you're spending cash or whether you have a monthly budget, right? Okay. So next step, listen to me very carefully. Buy a used motorcycle. Do not, for your first motorcycle, go out and buy a brand spanking new motorcycle, because here's what's going to happen. You, maybe of no fault of your own, you are going to drop it. Something stupid is going to happen. The thing is going to fall over at one point or another, maybe really lightly. You're going to put some scratches on it. If you buy a brand new motorcycle and it falls over in your driveway or your buddy's driveway or the gravel parking lot at your favorite bar or wherever, you are going to be very, very sad about it. So buy a used motorcycle. Next, you need to figure out where you're buying this motorcycle. So a couple of recommendations there. If you already know what kind of rider you're going to be, you know, if you're just going to ride back and forth to work, you're just going to goof off on the weekends, are you going from coast to coast, what kind of rider you're going to be, and you already know what type of motorcycle you want. You want a sport bike, you want a cruiser, you want a sport touring bike, you want an adventure bike, you know, you already know what kind of motorcycle you want. Then you can get some recommendations on what the best ones are in that category. And if you've got cash, you can go ahead and start hitting Craigslist or Cycle Trader. You can start looking for a private party used motorcycle. And I'm going to do a whole video series on how to buy a used motorcycle from a private party and from a dealer. So we'll cover that in a different video. But you need to figure out what kind of rider you are and what kind of bike you're looking for. If you already know what kind of rider you are and you know what style of bike you're looking for, and you kind of know bikes a little bit, or you got buddies that know bikes can help you out, by all means, if you have cash, and you're going to need cash to do this, go ahead and start looking at private party used motorcycles. Just make sure you don't get screwed, and we're going to cover how to do that in a separate video series. So if you're going to do that, go find my How to Buy a Used Motorcycle video series as soon as I get it up. If you don't have any idea what kind of motorcycle you want or what category or any of that kind of stuff, which I'm going to assume most of the people watching this video probably don't know exactly what motorcycle they want for their first one, here's my recommendation. Go to a motorcycle shop. Don't go to just any motorcycle shop. Get on Google, talk to some people that ride motorcycles in your area, find a reputable motorcycle dealer or shop in your area, and go there. And I'm going to do a series on how to shop for a motorcycle at a shop too. We'll cover that probably in the next video or something, to make sure you don't get taken advantage of and we do this the right way. But if you don't know what kind of bike you want, or you don't know what category and you're kind of confused about it, you need some recommendations, go see a motorcycle shop. That's what they do. That's what I do all day long. My favorite people to run into at work are brand new riders, because then I get the opportunity to put them on the right bike, or at least show them bikes and make sure they end up on a bike they're going to like. The worst thing that can happen to you is you end up on the wrong motorcycle because you just didn't know. So if you don't know what you want and you don't have any friends that are really experienced with motorcycles that can help you, go to a reputable motorcycle shop, and we'll kind of cover that probably in the next video. Again, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons down here, because I'm really bad at reminding you to do that.